Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper and Twine, and it is June the 15th. I am putting my ATC for Woollysteph's ATC swap in the post today, and I was swapped with the lovely Lorna Callaghan. I've yet to receive her, so I'll add that onto the end of the video when I have received it. But I'll just show you, I have been I've been using up cards that I made a long time ago, rather than make fresh ones. So sorry about that. This was before I really got into inky stuff. So this is an example of just, you know, an example of what I call lick and stick crafting. Yeah. But it's got stickers on it out of my lovely antiquarian sticker book that Woolysteph got me for my birthday. So it's appropriate that those have gone on that envelope. And I won't show you what's inside, but I've made a little envelope for the ATC out of a book page. And I've used, because the book page is about birds, I've used some washi tape that's got birds on it. I'm trying very carefully here not to rip it. There we go. And I don't know whether I've shown this on my channel before or not. I did, I think it was one of Hillary's prompts was O for overlay. And I did an vellum overlay, and there's a card that I made, but I think I experimented with bits of vellum layering up. So Tim Holtz ephemera on an inky background, and just using little portions, so you know, cutting off bits just to get more for your, you know, more bang for your book really. Inky background, I think it's flickering candle, distress mica stain, and then stencil through it, and a little bit of foliage and a little button. And while I was making this ATC, or putting the finishing touches to it, I had other ATCs to make, so I'll quickly show you those. Monika Weclewska is currently hosting a challenge, and all she wants is an ATC. So again, using up cards that I got in my stash, so stickles and little gems on this one. You must follow your dreams. And again, I've made an envelope. This is with the Zinsky art paper from Funky Fossils, and I made a whole load of these. I think I made 4. Yeah, time to bloom, and it says it's your time to bloom, and I thought that was really apt for Monika, because as I've mentioned a couple of times on my channel, she has just been announced as one of the winners of Card Mag of the Year 2022, so she's going to have a very exciting year. So that's that. And then the other one that's going in the post today is for the lovely Debbie Brown, again using up one of my cards. I've put a sticker on it there, stickers here as well on Monika's. So Debbie, she's running a challenge, and I will link that down below. I'll link all of these people down below. Again, this is an early example of card making, and I won't show you what's inside, but she wanted 2 ATCs, I think, to get to know people. And this is Craft Consortium paper, another sticker out of my sticker book, because I've decided I am not hoarding. Let me see if I can get into this. I shouldn't have sealed it down, should I really? So I've done 2 in kind of different styles really, but they are kind of me. So this was a little bit of Christmas paper that was left over, and I thought, oh, what about if I fussy cut or cut down a paper doll? That reminds me, I haven't used any paper dolls for ages. And I placed him so that it looked like the stag's antlers were coming out of his head. I really like that. And then the little bit of that bit of ephemera that was on the first ATC I showed you, that's the remnant of it there. And then Tim Holtz clipping Professor of Music, and I've just drawn a couple of music symbols. So I've just called that one Professor of Music, 1 of 1. And then the other one, come on, oh dearie me, there we go. Then the other one is again a book page about birds, and I've done a bit of poetry it's not poetry, is it? But you scribble words out to say something. So I've put Moose Bird was ready to share the meat. It'll be funny if Debbie's a vegetarian, won't it? And then I've left it plain on the black. So I've just gone round what I wanted to with a fine liner, and then I've just used a Sharpie pen to do the rest. And again, because it was about birds, just put another bit of that washi tape on, bird washi tape. And this one is Don't Let Life Ruffle Your Feathers. I showed this a long time ago. Real feathers. This was one of the first wax seals that I ever made, encapsulating feathers and thread on a stenciled background. And yeah, I cut the Don't Let Life and Your Feathers out of my 1950s Enid Blyton book, and that one's called Feathers. So that is that. I've also got a little bit of birthday mail going in the post today for Lainey. Big girls really do cry. Made a little card. She is mad about ducks, so I've just done this. This is a Crafty Individual stamp that came with the Papercraft Society box earlier this year, or back end of last year. It might have been autumn last year, actually, thinking about it. Craft Consortium paper, because it's just birds. I hadn't got any paper with ducks on it. And then I've made a little faux canvas. There's 5 layers of Amazon packaging here, glued together, bound with my black construction tape to make a little faux canvas. And it's just the same thing that's on the card, but a different dimension and covered with glossy accents. So I'll come back when I've got my ATC off Lorna. I will. So here is what I have received from Lorna. I got this lovely card yesterday as part of my entry into my Glad to Be Alive challenge. Still plenty of time to enter. Closing date 31st of July. So even you American and international crafters, still time for you to whack an entry in. Lorna did apologise profusely that she hadn't sent her entry. She'd made some inches for my challenge and they'd got lost. I mean, it's easy done, isn't it? Because they're teeny tiny things. But, you know, Lorna, it really doesn't matter. You've sent the ATC now, and I'm very, very grateful and glad that you did. Because I think I've had 4 swap partners that haven't swapped back with me, which, yeah. But hey ho, here we go. Here is the lovely ATC, and little bit of an inky background. So I think this has been stamped. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass, it's learning to dance in the rain. And I certainly need that at the moment. That's very true, because yeah, I think I mentioned yesterday, I'm just feeling a bit meh. Lots of stuff going on. Yeah. And then we've got part of an umbrella stuck on the edge here with the spiky bit at the top sticking over the top, which is lovely, and vibrant kind of aqua turquoise green against this kind of greyy blue, and a little bit of doodling around the edge. And this is called One of One, Dance in the Rain, and it's for Woolly Steph's ATC swap. I will leave a link to Woolly Steph down below. You all know her. If you don't, you've been living under a stone or a rock. I will be back very soon, I think. I don't know, I might be, I might not be. But thanks so much for watching. Take care, everybody. Bye now.